Yo Internet, I am Calvin, and this is Space Engineers, the latest update, 1.0, yeah, 1.040, yeah, so it's the 1.04, it's a big update, because it's like from the 3.9 to the 4.0, you know, numbers and stuff, but this update is so cool. So they've added Pistons, which is what I'm going to show you right here, and, before I, like, part of that I'm going to show you is, involves this, and this is a new block called, the Blast Door. The Blast Door has, three, like the blast door corner, the edge, and there's the blast door which is in the middle. This uses the edges and the corners, and I'll show you how that all works. We go into we go into control panel. Let's go to the door pistons, which I have set here, and we just hit reverse, and it slides open. And then this is a hanger door type thing you could do, and it's fully sealable, and it can slide in and stuff, so there's no like hacking in a sense where you have to kind of like exploit some block maneuvers and shit like that, because I was never good at that. But these are the pistons right here, and I have another model open that is the same thing that's going to show them off a little bit better. But this blast door is able to go in and out, and it's fully, like, there's no cracks or crevices that you can see through. You just go back into here, go there, go to the go to that, hit reverse, and it's closing on up. It's freaking sweet. It's really cool. I like it a lot. And this is the other part of it that just cut in half. And I made the pistons red just to show them off a little bit better. But here, let's put a terminal thing right here, just so I can kind of demonstrate this better. But these pistons, they come off as like when they're collapsed, they're from this little block edge right here to here, just like any collapsible type of thing you'd see, like with a chair on a desk or something. Like my chair right now, I can like hit a little lever and it goes up and down, that kind of thing. But I'll show you real fast, because these things are a little bit, I wouldn't say buggy, but they're a little strange, and my freaking computer's going into hyper speed mode, so I better hurry with this. But we go to the pistons, and I can go to the and go to reverse, and they'll collapse, and it's so freaking sweet. There's no like slamming together or any of that like damaging blocks or any of that stuff. It's really smooth and it works really well. And I haven't tested it at full speed, so I'm gonna do that real fast just to see if that makes any difference. Let's just bam, crank it up. Yeah, so okay, so it's kind of, there's a little bit of a delay there. So yeah, it's not that bad. It's pretty good. There are, like, it can connect, like there's little, you know, I wouldn't say conveyors, because I tried this on a small ship with a conveyor system trying to go through the piston. Didn't work. Maybe it will in the future, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so that's basically what the pistons do. They do some really cool stuff, and you can make blast doors, which are like they said they're gonna fix the durability of the blast doors in the next update, probably tomorrow or something. But the blast doors are just there for you know, making a sealable door that can like withstand some blasts and stuff, and I think that's really useful. The next little thing is thrusters. Now, thrusters, before, what you'd have to, like, to control them, you'd have to, god dang it, you'd have to have a cockpit and, you know, actually hit the WASD keys, or yeah, I think that was the only way. But now I have this hooked up to just like a little thing here. It's just, all it is it's powered. I go into the terminal of it, go into control panel, go to the thruster, and you'll see this new option called thrust override. Now right now it's disabled, that's why it's standing still. Now it says overriding thruster will cause activation of thruster even without a cockpit. So if I just crank that up, it'll go flying off in the distance and it will not stop. It's gone. Same with this little one, I just made two of them just to do that. You can do it even slower to show that. Like, just bing. Bye! Have a great time. Let's try to bump it. Whee! Yeah, so there's like, you can make like little missiles with that without having to use gravity generators and artificial mass blocks. So that's that part. Now this next part is with rotors, and I don't know about you guys, but these rotors, like what I'm about to show you how they fixed it, beforehand it was pissing me off like no other. So you make like a blast door type thing here, or however you'd want to make it. You'd have your little rotor, so you'd be ready to rotate it and all that, and you'd just be like, hell yeah. But then when you go over to here to you know, put the finishing touches on the blocks, you couldn't do it because there's clipping. It's not gonna fit. So you're like, what the fuck, right? So here, let's actually, I don't think I have a terminal on this yet. Let me just throw that right here. And I'll show you what you can do with that. So you go to the rotor, And down, if you scroll down to the bottom, the last little option is called Rotor Displacement, and allows you to move the rotor grid up or down to solve various alignment issues, like I just showed. So if we right-click, it'll go to 0, and that means it'll be like aligned with all the other blocks. So if we go to 7 right here, oh, I think, hold on, we may have to go even like a little bit more, because this thing, I don't know why it's sketchy like that. Let's test it out. Let's go to rotor. Alright. Let's see if that works. I don't know why it's not working. Wait, hold on. It might be because I could do... Hold on. Let's see. Okay, that's strange. That's not working. Why is that not working? I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back, and it took me a while to figure out, and I'm still not quite sure how it works, or not. I mean, I get how it works, but I don't know why this bug is happening. So I'll show you real fast what I was doing. And basically, I have the rotor here, and I have the displacement thing. So if I touch this, it doesn't do shit. Like, this thing is supposed to, like, you know, go in and out, depending on like what you set it to, and that will, you know, close the gap or allow you to just like fix up measurements and stuff like that, which in theory is awesome. But in reality, it's not working because if I reverse that and it goes back up, before it wasn't working at all, and then I reloaded this little save thing. I see right here, this kind of thing is just like jamming that. But I think if I do this, if I go to you see the rotor displacement's like right there. If I just I don't like, it's so buggy. It's really strange. If we just go down there, and we yes, I think that's just like it's too tight of a fit. I'm not sure why, but like when I reloaded the save, it like changed the setting on this thing, and it was really weird. But in theory, it's supposed to, like, you know, be very smooth and all that. And if we just go bam and we go bam, you know, it's supposed to come down like all, like, it's not supposed to have any of that clipping going on and all that stuff. But that's kind of out of my control in this case because I get how it works, but it's just bugged. Hopefully in the hot fix tomorrow they'll, you know, address that. If they, like, if you guys could you know, report that and just like make sure that it's on their to-do list. But otherwise, that's close to like what's it in the update. So we have pistons, we have factions. This is going to be a little difficult to demonstrate by myself, but basically I'm trying to find the controls. I go, yeah, there we go. There's a button. You create a faction, call it YOLO. I don't fucking know. We'll call it here. We'll call it IAC. I am Calvin. I am Calvin. Click OK. So now we have that little faction, and these things right here. We have accept. So instead of like having to invite everybody like manually and all that, you can have it so it automatically accepts a member request. So someone requests to be in there, automatically gets thrown in there. And then the accept request is automatically accept peace requests. So if someone wants to be, you know, peaceful with you by proposing peace, opposed to declaring war, it'll automatically accept the peace treaty, which is really useful if you don't want to be managing this constantly when you're playing with a bunch of people. So there's that. So we have pistons, we have factions, enabled and disabled member auto approval, which I showed you. The hacking and breach HUD notification. So for example, if I was let's see here, it's hard to demonstrate again because I'm by myself, but if we go to here, we go to yeah, let's go to share my faction. We want to go to anyways, I'll just describe it. You say you're hacking this thing, meaning you're grinding the shit out of it, and you're taking, it's not yours. If someone has like a radio beacon and all that, it'll like show that that thing's being hacked like on the radar, and people will like be notified of your hackering skills, haxing. Thrusters can work without a cockpit through the terminal. Blast doors, there's 4 types, and the durability will be balanced in the next updates. The rotor height adjustment, which is bugged like crazy, like I just showed you. And there's semi-auto mode for battery, which I haven't showed you yet. And this one I think is really cool, because when batteries first came out, this was something I was kind of like mentioning, kind of bitching about a little bit. So let's just clear this out just to, you know, do that. Battery. So we have the battery right here. And we have it, so let's just go into here. And we go hit K. Now we have the recharge, but we have also semi-auto, which is a new thing in there. Semi-auto sets the recharge, sets to recharge when the stored power is 0. So when it's empty, it's automatically set to recharge. And when it's set to discharge, like giving off power, when it's reached 100%. So that's very useful. So I clicked semi-auto, and you'll see since it's empty, I just placed it down, it automatically went to recharge. Now, in 15 minutes, which I'm not going to wait for, it'll be fully charged, and it will automatically select itself off of recharge and start giving off power. And I think that's really, really helpful because, you know, if you're, say, using that as your, you know, your med bay thing, and it's solar powered or whatever, you don't want to have to go back there, like, say it's your emergency thing, like, if you die, like, that's your only hope. You don't want to have to go back there and rely on your, like, memory of, like, oh shit, did I, you know, did I charge that up and I'll do all that stuff to, you know, keep it alive. With this, it's a lot more easy, yeah, a lot easier, and it makes just life awesome, you know. I'm not sure if it's charging right now. It's supposedly charging right now. Let's just go there. Yeah, so, yeah, it's charging, but very slowly, so, you know, that's why it's not letting up. But that's all there is in this update. I'll see you guys next time. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, favorite, all that awesome stuff. I apologize for some of the, you know, technical errors in the sense that there was bugs and stuff, and I had to pause it and all that. But otherwise, it's a pretty cool update, and I'll see you in my Let's Play. Peace out.